Now, welcome back everyone to LucasArts Classic Armed and Dangerous. This is the final confrontation, it seems. The Roman is fully equipped and ready, and the mission is holding up the army, the king's whole army. So the king probably played the Lionhearts all along, waiting for them to, solve at least part of the Majorcan prophecy themselves, and basically when the victory is in their hands, the king is just coming in to snatch the victory from their grasp right under their noses. And Roman and his Lionhearts can't really have that, so they're gonna use this turret, the tried and true turret that has worked for them for a number of missions, and try to hold off as long as they can. Yeah, so until the altar appears. Maybe it's going to provide with some kind of different gameplay mechanic, because the altar appearing might signal something happening, something significant transpiring. All you have to do for now is survive as long as you can and wipe out as many troops as you can, of course. And now this time it's 50 grunge instead of 100. If they enter the base, the mission is over. And Roman and his Lionheart will be uprooted and probably summarily roasted over fire, and there will be much howling and disdain and regret in the land of Myrola. So we cannot have that, and we just give the king and his right-hand man Vindaloo all we have, and we give them what for. Alright. Alright, lambs are peacefully grazing. So these guys are obviously the advanced scouting party on the orders of the king, rushing in valiantly, but with very little effect. Alright, so yeah, I can definitely have to remember that I can shoot machine gun and mortar at the same time. Oh man, these guys are rushing in. My goodness, look at the number of them. They just like learn something from StarCraft or something. They're just like rushing in without abandon. With abandon, not without. Without restraint. I was trying to say. Oh man, I have to keep reminding myself too that there's a mortar around that I can use. Oh my goodness, they already crossed the threshold. Skeletal wall. Alright, so the first wave is over. And oh, what do you have for me here? Oh, I don't know. Too busy destroying troops on the ground. Oh goodness. Oh man. Oh. Alright, so this is a new rocket weapon that uh-oh man, I'm almost at death's door. Give me some health, please. Don't shoot at me. You guys have a directive to scale the wall. Oh nice, strawberry troll. And extra explosive battle, nice. Alright, so my rocket is gone, I'm a sad man. Uh-oh. So Majorcan prophecy has not been achieved, but let it be known that Roman fired to his last breath. Oh, it's getting pretty hard, huh? It's like a difficulty ramping up. Probably is a final mission. So, yeah, I understand. I wish I could be prepared next time. Right. So yeah, restarting basically. Didn't save this mission yet, so didn't save at any point in this mission yet. So okay, let's hope for a better result. Oh, and you know what? I remember this. Oh man, this is what I should use. Man, this has gone to waste last time. That's why I was probably a sitting duck, literally. Yeah, I was defeat them without even. Oh, I was trying to say I was able to defeat the first wave without even using the barrels, but I popped a few of them. Oh man, yeah, this is so much better. Moving right and left. Oh yeah, I can see better part of the battlefield. I can evade shots, make the enemies confused, and lose their target. And be more creative in placing my mortars, and even get a better angle and trying to, deter these enemies from scare them of all. Already 3 has crossed over though. but I feel much more optimistic. Alright, where's the rocket drop? Alright, this would be a really good position to kill a bunch of troops. Good. Alright, now, yeah, I got the rocket. No, you guys. Wow, look at this, I have not lost a single point of health. This is a great development, folks. Probably the developers were angry that focus testing sessions didn't have a lot of people using this feature that they have slaved over hours preparing and making it possible, so they were probably forced ahead to make this mission as hard as possible, that without using this rail then we'll be basically sitting duck. Look at this. This is so fun. And this is the most fun I ever had in this game. This power trip is undeniable. And health that I don't need. Wow, how many times did I have that kind of a situation? Yeah, take a roller coaster. Roller coaster of hot lead raining down on ya, with the intermittent motors blasting your spleen. Alright. So, we still have a huge amount of troops lining up to be massacred. Only 7 has scaled the wall so far. It's a really great defense. Probably killed hundreds in the meantime. Yeah, surrender. Run back. Save your lives. That's a pretty good shot as well. Yeah, I agree with Roman, man. I feel like laughing in their faces too. Like a sort of like a tower defense game with only one tower. Look at them, they're running away. Great. You did it, and the altar of Jerusalem is appearing. Okay, so probably have to leave that special occasion to the cutscene, but alright, let's see what happens. Oh, okay, so the tally, pretty impressive, 61,000, probably the highest number of kills that we have achieved. I don't know what the accident was all about, probably all the lambs that were blasted off into the air. Okay, so not quite 500,000. Alright. But nobody will be willing to pay that kind of bounty now. Man, the altar is appearing as if
the altar! It's appearing!
The ground is a like pile of sand.
We'll cover you.
Why not just stay at the turret? That could have been a much better idea.
The plants begin to grow, just as bravery had blossomed in the souls of the lions.
Oh.
And all the king's harm to the land was undone.
It's like all the branch and the army under King Forge had turned into nature. Trees and butterflies. Of course, these guys are so happy because they knew all along that everybody had a tree in them.
I know.
That was pretty bloody incredible.
Man, yeah, if I were to turn the tree, I'd rather be dead, just like these two grunts. Maybe not. Maybe turning into a tree is not really a bad idea because you live long.
Sometimes things
And provide shade for
the downtrodden.
these two
And sometimes a
heroes.
band of misfits can pull off the perfect ice, conquer an entire king's army, and truly gain the love and respect of the people. Although this last one is pretty bloody rare.
bloody rare.
And so Lily became
How I like
the
them.
ruler of my life,
Mistakes.
reserving a special place for yours truly in her cabinet.
I'm telling you, Rome, if you join this cabinet, you'll change. I know you will, laddie. You'll become a stuffy old
Yeah,
sod.
you need to remove your
I think Jonesy might
whatever
be right.
scarf that you're wearing.
Never been more right in his life.
Well, Rome, which is it? Will you give up your friends for a life of dusty sitting rooms and pompous old chatter?
Sure, it was a tough decision. For this post would require someone responsible. Someone with an untarnished past. Someone to be a role model for future generations.
Finally, Rexus is safe. Feels safe enough to sit on Q's shoulders rather than be inside his, I guess, armor.
So I promptly declined and gave my seat to someone more deserving of the title. And it couldn't have
By the
worked
way,
out.
Q transporting Rexes in its armor chest cavity kinda reminds me of a certain Japanese anime series called Full Metal Alchemist.
I'll be home with the book of rules, so you save the last pint for me. Save the last pint for me, boys. Save the last pint for me.
We came home with a book of rule and you saved the last pint for me.
That's pretty good.
And so there was Roma.
You know these clones of people, very creepy. A nightmare.
The book the king once took and returned it home at last. And he had 3 companions.
Oh, that guy. Lily's, hey, it's the lady at the pond. Almost forgot about her, but good to see that she had made her way back to the pub.
And they sang, "Save the last pint for me, boys."
Of course, Q always prefers tea to the pint of liquor. We'll have to save a pint for Q.
So you save the last pint for me. Save the last pint for me, boys. Save the last pint for me.
Almost has that kind of a nightmarish look to them. Oh, these guys.
Oh, save the last pint. You just save the last pint.
Guarding the pub. Okay. I believe that the King Forge already had a lot of men still to make it, much harder fight. Maybe that's reserved for harder difficulties. Yeah, and this nice calming music to send us off in the credits. And all in all, this is, well, not the LucasArts finest, but still a serviceable, pretty charming action game. And if you can see that the character designs are pretty inspired, although it didn't really show, it didn't really pop off the screen during the cutscenes. Still, you can see that they had a lot of designs and plans for this. I also wish that they, could have done a better job of sort of a final stage. I probably wish to have confronted the King Forge directly with Stig in tow. They could have provided much opportunity for some humor. But that was not to be. Maybe they were pressed for time, as always is the case with LucasArts games. In their late era, titles were released with sort of an unfinished state, not in terms of gameplay, but for the lack of content and polish. And look at all these guys voice acting these single characters. Yeah. So they didn't spare their expense for the voice acting, or it could have been the part of a development team that provided their talents to the cause. Yeah, nice character designs. This map of Myrola. Of course, I wish to have seen a bit more diverse terrain, but still we had some nice open maps where I could just fly around with abandon. Yeah, but they're coming as heroes. Heroes return. Nice. This King, not Prince Stig. But this game has some varied soundtrack as well. I wonder how many tracks were there, but still enough to get me going at times. Yeah, it is pretty good design. Special thanks. the shotgun, definitely fun to use. Ship penguins and wolves everywhere, of course, yes. You've seen plenty of them in the game. Neil Young. Vector 5, oh, interesting. Havoc.com, of course, the physics that was present in this game, pretty serviceable, pretty nice. Explosions and debris falling around, even damaging if you're in the way, in case of big debris flying around. Yeah, so very special thanks, George Lucas. Probably not involved in the, I guess, production of this game, but still, he's a head honcho. So anyways, yeah, we come to this point where we have completed the game. Probably can just peruse extras. And if you go to replay mission, okay, so not this part, but you can play cutscenes, all the classics, all the great moments in the game, all in one place. So nice of them. And there's an option to maybe, yeah, I always wonder what this would have done. Alright, so everything's activated. And see what happens. And there's a game option. Called Gauntlet. And this is just well, this is bonus mission, and there are probably more than one bonus mission, but Gauntlet is where I think this is the arena kind of gameplay where you have to survive for a set amount of time. Let's try it. And let's see if the cheat is activated. Yeah, it seems that the cheat is activated for sure. Right. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Oh yeah. Being shot at every direction. I could survive for 5 minutes in this state. Holy crap. Almost dead already. Oh, I need to get that. Need to fly free. Oh my goodness. Flying around definitely gives me an advantage. Need to like stay alive for 5 minutes, huh? Yeah, well, not to be, because I'm already dead. But I see how this could be pretty fun. I mean, just keep trying every little. Yeah, you can probably try every little tactic and weapons if they're available to, you know, make maximum amount of destruction in your wake. You can actually save in this mode. Okay, well, let's start the level with the cheat. Let's see, check this time, but yeah, I definitely have a lot of different options in terms of causing settlement destruction, although I have mortar that may or may not be effective unless you're aiming for a station target. I'm doing better than the last time because I had no idea what to expect in this mode, but scratch that, I'm almost dead. Yeah, well, at least I can see there is a... Oh man, these guys are coming in pretty hard. Alright, they gave me to me. Topsy-turvy bomb. Okay, so... that's not the item that I wish I could get at the moment. Just have to run to get the the first item, which is the jump pack, which is the most useful item in this game, probably. And I shouldn't really jump around that much because jumping too high makes me sort of double over after I land. So yeah, that was pretty bad because right after I got the jump pack. Alright, give me some. Alright, great. I'm gonna use this yeah, I did probably use this barricades to save myself. I guess Big Head sort of works to my favor, but also to my disadvantage because sometimes I present myself as a bigger target. Yeah, well, I hope I presented you with enough conflict mode along with the cheats that I can use. And as far as I'm concerned, this is it basically. I wish I could collect more tokens and I guess collectible items to gain either more cheats or missions, but yeah, that's as far as I could get. Yeah, so this has been the Let's Play series of Armed and Dangerous. Well, maybe I didn't choose the right game to do my second LP with alongside Outcast, but I'm happy that this LP series is over, and I hope that you enjoyed this as much as I did. Or there are certain times where I got frustrated, but overall it was an enjoyable experience. Alright, thank you once again for checking this LP out, and see you next time. I'll be returning with a new game or series. I hope you stay around.
Death to the Saladators!